In the early 30s, this building was the only luxury hotel in town. It was then called the El Mirador, and the likes of Albert Einstein and Lucille Ball stayed here. But today, it's the Desert Regional Medical Center, and it's got the only trauma unit and the only maternity ward in town. But more than that, it's got the best nurses you'll find anywhere. Bobby, how long have you been a nurse?
Oh gosh, about 27 years.
Well, do you enjoy it?
I love it. It's what I've wanted since I was really little.
Oh, so you knew right off?
Oh yes, I got married, had kids, and then went back to school and got my degree, and I love it.
It's really something
been rewarding.
Where you can help people. Tell us a little bit about what are some of the common things that you see around here, people doing wrong, putting their health in jeopardy.
We see our young children getting type 2 diabetes because of obesity. We see families where every member of the family is quite large, and that is leading to all kinds of things. Heart problems, diabetes, heart problems, all kinds of difficulties can come out of issues related to obesity.
So part of your job is not just treating and then checking up, but educating them.
Oh, education. Even for a diabetic patient, we spend 9 to 10 hours with these patients, teaching them how to take care of themselves.
1 pound of fat is equal to 3,500 calories. Now, liken that to 4 sticks of butter or 4 sticks of margarine. That's a pound of fat, and that's 3,500 calories. Okay? So that adds up pretty fast. When we were talking about the other day that 1 teaspoon of fat equals how many calories? It was 45 calories, whereas 1 teaspoon of sugar is 16 calories. So once again, fat is 2.5 times higher in calories than sugar, and sugar is not the issue with diabetes as much as fat and controlling the amount of fat that we eat.
Well, they couldn't learn in a more beautiful place.
Oh no, I love this place. I love coming to work.
It's an unusual hospital in that it was originally a hotel, and so it's so, the corridors are just spectacular.
They really are. The inside of the hospital is beautiful, the outside is beautiful, and then when you look at the surrounding mountains and everything, you just couldn't find a more beautiful place to be.
It does fit nicely into the environment. It doesn't feel like a horrible, sterile, most of the typical hospitals are you feel like you're being put in a straitjacket, and it's very sterile, and this is really quite lovely.
It is.
Is that part of what drew you out here?
Yes, it is. I have lived in Fallbrook. I've lived and worked in the high desert and various other places, but I love the climate here. Even though it does get warm in the summer, there are the mountains right around the corner, about an hour or less away. You can be at the beach in less than 2 hours. You have the Indian canyons, which are out of this world for hiking and just going in and picnicking or doing whatever you want.
And you've got the only trauma unit and is it true, also the only maternity ward here locally, or no?
Well, they have a small one in High Desert, but ours is state-of-the-art. It is beautiful, and we have an incredible trauma unit, and our docs here are just excellent.
How long have you been a nurse?
I have been a nurse since 1994, and I've worked here at the hospital since then. So ever
what drew
since.
you to it?
I like the desert. It's beautiful out here. I think it's a great hospital to work for. I've always wanted to do something in the medical field, and nursing was perfect for me. So I went to school, got my training done, and then I came out here looking for a job.
So you chose this area first, and then you found the hospital, or you chose the hospital first, and then you liked the area?
I like the area, and I chose this hospital to work for, and it worked out for me, and I've been here ever since 1994.
This is Joni Ravenna at the Desert Regional Medical Center, and this has been a Desert Cities Report.